Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I think you are fine. I am also fine. Welcome to online school. To learn English grammar, we have to learn parts of speech, phrases, clauses, singular and plural, tenses, degrees of comparison, simple, complex and compound, active voice and passive voice, articles, preposition, etc. So for parts of speech, we have to know about noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. In this class, let us discuss about adjective. Adjectives are describing words such as blue, angry, cold, dry, and hard. Technically, an adjective is described as modifying or quantifying a noun or pronoun. But an easier way to look at the definition of adjective is that an adjective tells us more and gives us extra information about something. For example, if someone said, "It's a warm day," the adjective warm is giving us extra information about the noun day. So in definition of adjective we can say adjective is a word which qualifies or modifies a noun. To say an adjective is a word with a noun to add something for its meaning. Example, peacock is a bird, and peacock is a beautiful bird. The word beautiful is an adjective because the word beautiful is giving us extra information about the bird. So, adjectives are words that make sentences more interesting and add spice to writing. Example number 1, Jason gave me a piercing look before he shut the oven. Here, piercing is an adjective. Number 2, the Titanic was a great movie. Here, great is an adjective. Number 3, Lauren has excellent managerial skill. The underlined words are all adjectives. Number 1, gold is a costly metal. Number 2, Intercity Express is a fast train. Number 3, he is a handsome actor. Number 4, tiger is a ferocious animal. Number 5, my friend gave me 6 sweet apples. Number 6, I have got enough time to prepare for the competitive examinations. Now, what are the types of adjectives? Remember that adjectives can modify as well as describe other words, and you will find it much easier to identify different types of adjectives when you see them. The types of adjectives are possessive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, numeral adjectives, indefinite adjectives, attributive adjectives, coordinate adjectives, and descriptive adjectives. Now let us discuss about possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives is a word similar to a possessive pronoun, but it functions as an adjective. My, you, his, her, our, their, its. These are possessive adjectives. The underlined words are all possessive adjectives. Example number 1, my duty is over. Number 2, please give me your phone number. Number 3, his ring is made of gold. Number 4, after heavy purchase for the festival, she found her purse empty. Number 5, we have enough saving for the future of our children. Number 6, parents should never be neglected by their sons. Number 7, the bird builds its nest. Now let us discuss about interrogative adjectives. There are three interrogative adjectives: which, what, and whose. Like all other types of adjectives, interrogative adjectives modify nouns. As you probably know, all three of these words are used to ask questions. Which option sound best to you? What time should we go? Whose socks are those? So, interrogative adjectives is like an interrogative pronoun, but this word modifies the noun to function as an adjective. What and which are interrogative adjectives. Examples are: number 1, which places are to be visited during our tour? Number 2, what book is your favorite? Discuss about demonstrative adjectives. Like the article, the demonstrative adjectives are used to indicate or demonstrate specific people, animals, or things. The demonstrative adjectives are identical to the demonstrative pronouns, but they are used as adjectives. These, their, that, those, and what are the words used as demonstrative adjectives. Example are: these books belongs on that. This movie is my favorite. Please put those cookies on the blue plate. More examples are underlined in the sentence. Number 1, when I crossed that lane, I slipped down. This road leads to the beach. Number 3, this dress were purchased during my trip to England. Number 4, those mountains we have seen in the museum are of historical importance. Number 5, let me know what dishes you have decided to prepare for dinner. Now let us discuss about numeral adjectives. Numeral adjectives is the adjectives which reveals the number of the nouns. There are three types of numeral adjectives. Number 1, definite numeral adjectives. Number 2, indefinite numeral adjectives. Number 3, distributive numeral adjectives. Example: there are 5 colleges in our district. Number 2, this is the third car I have purchased. In this sentence, the underlined adjectives denote a definite number. Number 3, I have some friends in foreign countries also. Number 4, my uncle never hesitated to spend much money during festival day. Number 5, there are only a few candidates to the interview. So numeral adjectives, when they are used in sentences, number are almost always adjectives. You can tell that a number is an adjective when it answers the question how many. Example: the stage coach was pulled by a team of 6. He ate 23 hot dogs during the contest and was sick afterwards. The numeral adjectives which refers to each one of a number are called distributive numeral adjectives. Example: each participant will be given a certificate. Number 2, every adult has get the right to vote in public election. Number 3, neither party is in the right move. Now let's discuss about indefinite adjectives. Like the articles a and an, indefinite adjectives are used to discuss non-specific things. You might recognize them since they are formed from indefinite pronouns. The most common indefinite adjectives are any, many, no, several, and few. Examples are: do we have any peanut butter? Grandfather has been retired for many. There are no bananas in the fruit bowl. I usually read the first few pages of a book before I buy it. So, an indefinite adjective is one of a small group of adjectives used to talk about people or things in a general way without saying exactly who or what they are. Now let's discuss about attributive adjectives. Attributive adjectives talks about specific traits, qualities or features. In other words, they are used to discuss attributes. There are different kinds of attributive adjectives. Observation adjectives such as real, perfect, best, interesting, beautiful, or cheapest can indicate value or talk about subjective measure. Age adjectives denotes specific age in number as well as general ages. Examples are old, young, new, 5 years old. Size and shape adjectives talks about measurable objectives, qualities, including specific physical properties. Some examples include small, large, square, round, poor, wealthy, and slow. Color adjectives are exactly what they sound like. There are adjectives that indicate color. Example: pink, yellow, and blue. Origin adjectives indicate the source of the noun, whether it's a person, place, animal, or thing. Example include American, Canadian, Mexican, French, etc. Material adjectives denote what something is made of. Some examples are cotton, gold, wool, etc. Qualifier adjectives are often regarded as part of a noun. They make nouns more specific. Examples are log cabin, luxury car, pillow cover, etc. Let's discuss about coordinate adjectives. Coordinate adjectives can be defined as: coordinate adjectives are adjectives that appear in sequence with one another to modify the same noun. Coordinate adjectives are also called paired adjectives, in which two or more adjectives precede and describe the same noun, however, separately modify the noun. All the used adjectives are equal in their application to the same noun. We can also say that neither adjectives involve usually to describe the noun. The order of adjectives can be scrambled and joined by the use of and. Each coordinate adjectives is separated by the comma. Example number 1. In the classroom, I found new thin paper which can be used to make paper boat. Number 2. In breakfast, I ate 2 tasty, oversized blueberry muffins. Number 3. She brought home 2 dozen long and heavy bananas. You are very cruel, heartless person. I saw a large migratory birds today in the park. If we use two or more adjectives in the sentence, we should separate them with comma in order to get clarity. We can also replace the comma with and, as well as reverse the order of the adjectives, such as slippery dangerous roads are common and are common after the snowfall. We can say this sentence in this way: slippery and dangerous roads are common after the snowfall. Another way: dangerous slippery roads are common after the snowfall. All sentences are correct, as they follow rules of how to use coordinate adjectives in the sentences. The words slippery and dangerous are interchangeable, and they do not carry more weight to describe the noun roads. Thus, comma used between them is correct. When more than two adjectives are used in the sentence to describe or modify the same noun, two comma are used between them, or word and to separate the last adjectives, such as I wore a pink full-sleeved high-neck t-shirt. We can say this sentence in this way: I wore a pink full-sleeved and high-neck t-shirt. It is not necessary to use comma in order to separate adjectives providing information about shape, size, color, age, religion, national origin, or material, such as this little old red brick house has some good memories of my childhood. When we use and between adjectives and sentence makes sense, they are coordinate, such as a student becomes serious, sincere, and hardworking during his final exams. Sometimes two of the three adjectives used become coordinate. However, one is not, such as Shima or blue lacy sports shoe. Coordinate adjectives are separated with commas or the word and appear one after another to modify the same noun. The adjectives in the phrase bright sunny day and long and dark night are coordinate adjectives. In phrases with more than two coordinate adjectives, the word and always appears before the last one. For example, the sign had big and bold and bright letters. Here, the sign had big, bold, and bright letters. Be careful, because some adjectives that appear in a series are not coordinate. In the phrase green delivery truck, the word green and delivery are not separated by a comma, because green modifies the phrase delivery truck. To eliminate confusion when determining whether a pair or group of adjectives is coordinate, just insert the word and between them. If and works, then the adjectives are coordinate and need to be separated with a comma. Now let's discuss descriptive adjectives. The descriptive adjectives can be simply defined as the type of adjectives that are used to express the size, color, or shape of a person, a thing, an animal, or a place. They are used to provide more information to a noun by describing or modifying it. This is an adjectives to reveal quality or sort of noun. Example number 1: it is a big city. Number 2: he is a good boy. Number 3: it is a beautiful building. A list of descriptive adjectives can be organized into three categories to help writers and speakers. Number 1. Simple adjectives. Simple adjectives, as their name suggests, are the most basic kind of descriptive adjectives. They function to express quality. Examples are aggressive, alert, alive, anxious, arrow, attractive, bad, beautiful, big, bitter, black, etc. Number 2. Compound adjectives. Compound adjectives are created when two words are combined to create a descriptive adjectives. Examples are baby-faced, bow-legged, broken-hearted, candy-stepped, four-sided, hard-nosed, heavy-handed, high-heeled, etc. Number 3. Proper adjectives. Nations, regions and religions are common quality described by proper adjectives because they are derived from proper nouns. Proper adjectives are always capitalized. For example, American, Antarctic, Atlantic, Californian, Canadian, Chinese, Bangladeshi, etc.